This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're in a brand new tier 10. The TVP 5051. Now it's the tier 10 Czech medium tank. It's got a 4-round auto-loading 100mm cannon. And it is fantastic, except that the cannon still trolls you sometimes. But, you know, somebody who can be patient and take their shots, you know, the way you're meant to take shots in tanks like this, is going to do well. It's a very, very good tank. I'm glad to see it gets more mobility than the Tier 9, even though supposedly they have the same engine. I'm not sure where the extra mobility comes from, but we'll go with it. I'm not going to complain. This thing actually does really well. It does about 65, I believe, 65 kilometers an hour, so not bad. The handling is really good. It's got that nice maneuverability with speed as well. And then on top of that, you've got a rounded turret, so you can bounce some rounds even, you know, when you're not necessarily paying attention to people shooting at you. It's got decent gun depression at 8 degrees. And its 4-round autoloader reloads in around 22 seconds, I believe. And that's without Brothers in Arms yet. I can't wait to get Brothers in Arms and get that down to about 20 seconds. Doesn't seem like it would be a whole lot, but, you know, it's pretty good. Now, my equipment loadout is your standard medium tank equipment loadout, with the exception of it being an autoloader. You can't have gun rammer, obviously. So I've got my vents, I've got vert stabs, and I think I've got either coated optics on it, or I've got my GLD, gun laying drive. So either or, it gives you a really super fast aim time, which is nice in an autoloader because dispersion will kill you in an autoloader. Anybody that's used autoloaders for any amount of time knows this. But right off the bat, we're going to see if we can't tag some guys at range. Now, just like most autoloaders, there are drawbacks to this tank, but watch this Death Star. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, and back off. 4 shot, and we missed, but, you know, I didn't want to sit out in front of him too long. That 183mm cannon shooting Hesh would probably delete me easily. 1,800 hit points, that's almost a guaranteed kill unless he low rolls. So, as you can see, things are starting to get a little hairy, but we're almost loaded again, and now we are. So we're just going to come over here and see what we can get into. Now, the moment I come over here, I'm just trying to, you know, be patient and get what I can get. But there's nothing there. Our medium tanks haven't decided to do anything yet, so I'm not going to go out there until they do. Because, generally speaking, I'm in a no-armor tank, essentially, with the exception of the turret. So, anytime I get in an engagement where it's a fair fight, I don't want that. I want the guys that have essentially no health that I can roll in and clip. We get the shot on the Leopard and somebody ammo racks him, his turret goes flying. Unfortunately, it wasn't us. But now our mediums have pushed out onto that peninsula. And as you can see, I'm like, alright, now it's time to push. This is the time. Now, I probably should have pushed the last time I was over here, but I want to see exactly how much is over there. We knew there was 2, at least. And here's that bush right there catches me off guard sometimes, and I hit that rock sometimes. But as you can see, this tank has no problem with ground resistance or engine power. This thing will haul across pretty much every terrain. And I'm assuming the more like perks I get on this thing, the more I'm going to love this tank. E4, hello sunshine. That's right, you're in trouble. I put my 3 rounds into him and I back off. Now I don't want to run into that Centurion, But I'm like, alright, I gotta get out of here. I don't want to get hit. And this guy's literally gonna try to... Okay, there we go. Like, for a second, my butt was clenched up. I'm not gonna lie. The moment that big gun starts turning towards you, you start feeling some type of way, if you know what I mean. Now, that E3 is just waiting for us. I believe it was an E3. So I don't want to go head on to him. Why take a 155mm cannon if you don't have to? It's actually an E4, so it's more mobile. But watch this. He's literally going away from us. So wait for it. Oh, look, it's an E4. One shot. Two shot. And he's down. Dump the mag. Start that reload time, which I think actually said it was like 23. Maybe it's 22.8, something like that. We'll watch it this time it reloads, and I'll give you the exact number. And this will be the number that you guys get straight out of the box. Because the only perk I have on this crew is 6 cents. So, come on. What do we got? 23.44. So 23.44 second load time for 4 rounds. That's not bad. Oh, there's a bounce off the front armor of a Waffentrager, which is why you don't auto-lock the front of a Waffentrager. And then we clip out the side of him. He did get 1 round into us and ammo racked us. I have to fix that because when you're ammo racked, your load times go up by a bunch. Not to mention, the next time you get hit, if they hit your ammo rack, you go kerpop. Which nobody wants. Doesn't matter how much health you have, your ammo detonates, you die. So, now you can see we've got 3 tanks left. I'm up to 10 kills, 10 hits and 1 kill. So we need to get some more damage here. Now, I'm rolling in. We know that we have a heavy tank and 2 medium tanks. One of the medium tanks is a one-shot kill. The other one has some health. So what do I want to do right off the bat? I want to fake like I'm going for the E50 and then come over on the Centurion. Now we missed the first shot at Dirts. The second shot hits. E50's coming at us. We're shooting down on his tank, so no problem there. So we end up with 13 hits and 2 kills. That's a pretty good game for, you know, a tank that I don't have a lot of experience at. 3,800 damage, 2 kills. This tank is much better than that. But that's a decent result early on. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.